Good morning, students. Welcome to first session of fourth chapter, that is limit. First, let us discuss what is the weightage of this chapter. Total 10 marks. Section A, 1 MCQ of 1 mark. Section B, 1 line answer, again 1 question of 1 mark. Section C, answers in short, that is short sum or theory, that is 2 questions of 2 marks, so total 4 marks. And finally section E, 1 big sum, that is of 4 marks. So this way total 10 marks, board examination point of view. Now before we start sums of this chapter limit, let us first discuss theory part of this chapter. We have studied about function in 11th standard, and this year we shall study the concept of limit of a function. After understanding the meaning of limit of a function, the concept of differentiation will be developed in the next chapter. Now here fx is equal to 2x plus 3, that is a function of x. Now we can obtain the value, that is where the value of x is 2, what will be function of that. Here if I solve this, so at the place of x, if we write 2, so this will be 2 2s are 4 plus 3, that will be 7. Same way, if fx is equal to 3 minus x upon 3x plus 2, where the value of x, if I take 1, in that case 3 minus 1 upon 3 into 1 plus 2, this will be 2 and this will be 5. So in that case, value of function, that will be 2 by 5. Same way, fx is equal to x square minus 9 upon x minus 3, and if we put the value of x3, in that case 3 minus 3, now this will be 0 upon 0. Now question arises that how this value, where the value of x is 3 and function it is there, if we put the value of x3, then we get only 0, which is an indeterminate value. To find approximate value of f3 for this function, we need to know the concept of limit of a function. So limits can be used to approximate the value of a function when the value of the function is indeterminate. To understand this concept, we will discuss one example. Say you are watching one football match on mobile. Now at 14 hours, due to slow network, you missed of 2 seconds match, and during that period only one goal was hit, so you missed that. But 13 hours 57 seconds, 58 seconds, 59 seconds, or 14 hours 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, by seeing match of that time, we can judge what happened or how the goal was there at exactly 14 hours. So limit, that is a method for finding confident approximate value. Now here exactly 14 hours that we missed, but by seeing previous and later, that Through that we can judge what happened that time exactly at 14 hours. So that is why limit can be used to approximate the unknown values by using its nearby values. Closer the neighboring values, better is the approximation. Yes, it is approximate value. It's not actual, but still it's, as just now we discussed, as we take closest neighboring values, our approximation will be the best. So to understand the concept of limit, definition of limit, before we discuss few definitions which will help us to understand limit. Now in these definitions, first definition, that is real line. The real line or real number line is the line where its points are the real numbers. I think you know which are real numbers. In mathematics you have already done it. All types of numbers, whether it is integer or whole numbers, zero, each and every number, that is real number. So here real line or real number line where all its points are with real numbers. Next definition, that is interval. A set of real numbers between any two real numbers, that is an interval. Real numbers के दो real numbers के बीच, that is called an interval. Now few types of interval which are very important from board examination point of view with 1 mark. Now in that first is, that is closed interval. If A belongs to R, that is real numbers, even B belongs to R, and value of A is less than B, then the set of all real numbers between A and B, including A and B, that is called a closed interval, which is denoted by AB and with big bracket. This small and big bracket, that shows whether it is open interval or closed. Now closed where big bracket, and remember here in this value of x, A and B, between A and B, and even A and B both values even are included. That is closed interval. Here x belongs to R, that is real number. Next, that is open interval. Now open interval, if A belongs to R, B belongs to R, that is A and B both belongs to real numbers, value of A is less than B, then the set of all real numbers between A and B, but not including A and B, that is called an open interval. Here A and B both are excluded, which is denoted by small bracket AB. Now here you can see value of x lies between A and B, but here A and B, these both values equal to sign is not there. That shows what? That between A and B, but not A and B. A and B are excluded. That is called open interval. Next, that is closed open interval. See, first it is closed and then it is open. A belongs to R, B belongs to R, same, A is less than B, then the set of all real numbers between A and B, including A but not including B. A is included while B is excluded, that is called a closed open interval. Now here you can see how it is shown. Open interval, small bracket, closed, big. So पहले closed है तो बड़ा वाला bracket और B open interval, so small bracket. Now in this value of x between A and B, and A value is included while B is excluded. That is why A के आगे equal to sign और B के आगे equal to sign won't be there. Last type, that is open closed interval. Same, A belongs to R, B belongs to R, and A, value of A is less than B, then the set of all real numbers between A and B, where not including A but including B, is called an open closed interval. Again, which is denoted by A, that is open, so small bracket, B, it is closed, so big bracket. Now, how it is? Value of X between A and B, where A is not included, so equal to sign is not there, and B value that is included, so along with that equal to sign is there. This is called open closed interval. Theoretical point of view, these 4 definitions of 1 mark, it's very, very, very important. The concept of modulus is useful in understanding limit of a function. Now this modulus, the positive difference between 2 real numbers, is called modulus of those numbers. That is 5 minus 3. Yes, we get 2 only. While 3 minus 5, that comes minus 2. But when it is in modulus form, you can see the positive difference between 2 real numbers. Now, because of, and this is only the sign of this modulus, these 2 straight lines this way. Now in that case, whenever we find in modulus form, it's always positive number. So this never be minus 2, it will be always positive 2. Yes, 5 minus 3, so we get only 2, but even 3 minus 5 also we get plus 2. Next definition, which is very much helpful, that is delta. Sign of that is this. A small positive number that is denoted by delta. This way. If a real number x is very near to some number a, and the positive difference between x and a is very small, then it can be expressed as in modulus x minus a less than delta. As just now we discussed, delta means a small positive number that is called delta. So real number x, which is very near to some number a, and the positive difference between x and a, दोनों के बीच का, but positive, that is why it is in modulus form, that is very small, then that can be called x minus a less than delta. Here the value of x, that is a minus delta and a plus delta. This is called interval form. Next, that is neighborhood. Now what is this neighborhood? Any interval containing a where a belongs to R is called a neighborhood of a. Here delta neighborhood of a, if a belongs to R and delta is non-negative real number, then the open interval a minus delta, a plus delta in small bracket is called delta neighborhood of a, which is denoted by n, that is neighborhood of a and delta. Delta neighborhood of a can be expressed in the following ways. 3 ways: neighborhood form, modulus form and interval form. After this, questions only are there, means sums only are there, converting into any of the form from the form which is given. So this is neighborhood form, how we write n in bracket a and delta. Modulus form, x minus a, positive number, less than delta, while interval form a minus delta, a plus delta in small bracket, that is interval form. So these are the 3 different ways how delta neighborhood of a can be expressed. Now sums based on these three forms that we will discuss in next session. So this is an end of this session. See you in next session. Thank you.